Do you want to become a therapist? I don't know what the best choice is for you. Of course I don't. But I want to share with you my story in the hope that you'll find it useful and perhaps something will resonate with you. My name is Karen. I'm a clinical psychologist from South Africa, and I'm on a mission to share everything that I know with other psychologists or potential psychologists. Some say that psychologists are born, not made. Personally, I think it's a combination. We are born and made. For me, I was always interested in people, and from when I was a very small child, people always talked to me. I think I was a born good listener. From childhood, I've always been really good at asking questions. I wanted to understand why people did the things they did or thought the things they thought or how they understood the experiences that they were having. And this was an inbuilt curiosity, which is very much part of who I am today. After I finished school, I ended up working for international banks in London, and I really enjoyed it. My plan was to go back to South Africa and get a business degree so that I could enter the world of international banking. And I very nearly continued on that path. When I entered university, I signed up for a Bachelor of Commerce. The plan was to get the degree and go straight back to London and continue my career. But I did psychology on the side. And from the moment that I started studying psychology, I fell in love with the subject. Also, I had a really painful childhood. It was painful and it was difficult. And I couldn't make sense of it as a child. And part of the reason that I wanted to study psychology is because I wanted to understand my own pain and why I was the way that I was, and how what I'd experienced as a child had affected me and how I could understand it and interpret it in a different way. So I was curious about other people, but I was also curious about myself, and I wanted to understand and learn about myself. I had barely started university when my father died, and this brought me face to face with a lot of the painful and difficult issues of my childhood. I was shaken by his death. I wanted to help people like my father. I wanted to help people like me. I entered therapy for myself, and that was the thing that changed everything. In therapy, I learned so much about myself. I got better, and life became better. It became more meaningful. I started to love and accept myself in a way that I never had. That was the thing that made me understand that from the client perspective, I loved therapy, and I wanted to do psychology from the therapist perspective and help other people to experience the change and the healing that I had experienced. I was idealistic. I wanted to help everybody. I wanted to help the world. It was hard for me to accept that I wasn't going to change the whole world, but to get to a place of being happy with just shining a light in my little corner in the darkness that confronted me and my clients. But it has been the most satisfying decision of my life. I am so glad that I decided to become a psychologist. I love what I do. Over the years, I've learned to have really strong boundaries. I don't see a lot of clients. I have a very small practice, and in that way, I protect my ability to give my all to my clients and to my therapy relationships. So that is why I became a psychologist, and that is why I continue to be a psychologist. If you found this video helpful, then please click the like and subscribe buttons. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.